We've reached the end of the first week of the 34th legislature, and state lawmakers will soon ramp up their efforts to move their priorities through this session. Proposals from lawmakers this week run the gamut, but some of the most highly anticipated center on education. The House Education Committee meeting Friday.
We have so many different types of school districts across the state, but thinking of my school district in particular, where you have urban areas and rural areas out across, say, like the water.
Ahead of a short floor session during which House Bill 69 was introduced. The bill, whose primary sponsor is non-affiliated Representative Rebecca Himshoot, looks to address a major piece of education funding by increasing the Base Student Allocation, or BSA.
House Bill number 69 by Representative Himshoot, entitled An Act Relating to Education Funding and Providing for an Effective Date.
Education and Finance Committees.
Our priority this session, 100%, is to begin with education funding. That does not mean we're not willing to look at policy and other measures that we need to do to make our schools more successful, but we're not going to get more success if we can't also provide the funding they need to be successful.
The proposal includes provisions that would increase the BSA annually into 2028, using a funding formula that, in part, looks to consumer price index averages for the first 3 of the 4 preceding years. Additionally, $1,000 would also be added the first year, then $404 each year after that.
The first thing we want to do is stop the crisis in our schools with funding. And so we're just starting right away, working on this funding bill. We know we have some policy issues that we will want to deal with, but we would like to get this. The urgency is really high.
But different legislators have different ideas about what they want to see, which means Alaskans will have to wait and see what happens in the coming weeks.
Once we can all get in the room and really talk it through, I'm pretty sure we can find some common ground.
And just a reminder, continuing coverage of this session can be found on our website. Back to you in the studio.